New Detroit, nigga. Lame as fucking, that's why I don't fuck with niggas now. Yops up, pape good, I'm where you niggas not. Burger niggas be the loudest, and I figured out that we ain't swimming.
So Lilo, 2019, you released Pink as your first single, right? Going back to 2019, we're gonna start way from the beginning. How did growing up in Detroit shape the way you view the world, and how did that translate to music?
I think, I mean, I feel like all of his perspective, for real. Like, I feel like growing up the way that I did with the people I had around me, like, I feel like I had a good balance of people who was real productive and like easygoing, like, I don't know, like productive citizens, how you would call it. And then on the other end, I was around people who was like really like on bullshit. So I think that kind of shaped me into being who I am today, who can kind of see both sides and speak about both, like in a kind of an objective way. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. So how did that perspective go towards making the collective New Detroit?
It was one of them things where it just like it kind of melded into that. Like I can't say that I wasn't making music in the start with the intention of being on those New Detroit shit. You feel me? But it kind of happened in a way where it was like second nature. Like I think I forgot what made me do it because what it came from it was a hashtag. Like I'm like, I need to do something to get this shit heard. And I put New Detroit. And then I realized that like, damn, people starting to understand what I'm doing as New Detroit, and it's becoming more of a wave, and people seeing me for what I am. So it just grew from there. Like,
Hell yeah. I feel that. Was there a specific moment or experience that made you pick up the mic and make you start rapping for real?
nah, hell no, cause my moms and my pops, they was rapping when they was little, so it was kind of like second nature. My dad spent my mom's whole pregnancy in the studio. My mom would be in the studio with him, so she was just telling me a story yesterday how she was pregnant as hell, like coming to one of his shows. So it was like it was supposed to happen this way. Like, all the way from elementary school, like we had talent shows and shit with me and this nigga, and like it's just supposed to be. We was supposed to be rapping. That's how it is.
Hell yeah. Man, so only being in your city for around about 24 hours, personally, I know the city will stand with me when I acclaim you as a star of the city. But first, I gotta say confidently, he is the star of Detroit. And with that being said, you have multiple songs over millions of streams. And with that being said, like with those songs on the wall with BabyfaceRay, man, main event, how has these results changed or switched your perspective of success?
I don't know. I don't think it switched nothing for real. Like I think a big conversation that we all be having is just like when is it gonna feel like we doing something? Because I think we so like I feel like I'm so 5 years ahead of just thinking about like what it's supposed to feel like that the little wins don't always feel like wins. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Uh, so I don't think I really feel no different, bro. I think it's just all staying the course. I'm just happy shit working, and I can see something tangible from the songs I'm doing.
Word. So, literally, just speaking about your most recent song and collab with BabyfaceRay, would you say that that was one of those collabs that really hit home and was like, that was one that really resonated with me?
Yeah, hell, for sure. Just off the strength of just like Detroit itself, like who Babyface Ray is for the city, like everybody didn't listen to him coming up. So for me, that was a full circle moment to have him like not even just do the song, but pop out to the video shoot and pop out to the video shoot where I grew up, type shit. Like at my granddad's restaurant, showing love to everybody. Like it just like it instilled more faith in the city and how connected we all are at the end of the day.
Hell yeah. So, with you already collaborating with BabyfaceRay, who else do you hope to collaborate with? Like, who's the dream collaboration, and how would that song sound?
Mm-mm. I don't know, bro. I really don't like not even on no like stuck up thing, but I really don't have no dream collaborations. Like I feel like from the beginning I've been with the same people, so my dream collaborations have been with my roommates. You feel me? Like the people who are in New Detroit. So I don't really have any, but I'm always open to them, especially when it's one that's like, damn, like this a win for the city or like win for the culture. Like I'm all for it.
Hell yeah. So, yesterday, Saturday, April, what was the date again? April 26th, you just had a show, headlined it. Talk to me about the feeling of emotion that you get when you hear people sing back your songs to you.
It's fly. It's fly. Sometimes it's like I don't know. It's I think it's bittersweet. You feel me? Like I think it's fly in the sense that damn, it's so many people that can connect with me, especially on songs like New Detroit and shit, where it's like real personal. Uh, but of course, like sometimes I do be looking at the crowd like, damn, do this motherfucker know what I be going through, or like to be singing this song the way he's singing it.
Mm.
But then it's again it's the perspective thing. Like I feel like moments like that really allow me to take in like how impactful the music really can be for a person like every day. They might not look like me, or like came from the place I came from, but they still resonate with the music the way I do.
Hell yeah. Going back to what I said earlier, man, you are a star in the city, and being a star in the city, you reap many benefits. I'm sure the checks look nice, but other than that, man, what do you think is the most rewarding part about being an artist? Is it just simply picking up a mic and speaking your thoughts into music, or is it performing, or is it just connecting with other people? What is it?
I think for me, really, it has been like the whole New Detroit thing. Like right now it is like our a very much so like our thing. You feel me? Like New Detroit is us. Like it's no other New Detroit. But all of this is with all everything that we doing is really for like the future where it can be more than just us. You feel me? As much as it's like a group thing right now, like it's becoming a wave, and I feel like seeing how this is inspiring a bunch of people in Detroit to do some shit crazy. Like it's like really rewarding. It's really rewarding.
So, man, you put out a lot of music within the past 2 years. Man, just looking at all the different songs that hit home. Like, I know Oppenheimer was a banger. Shout out Shogun. And not only that, but Main Event was a huge moment, not only for you, but all of
Yeah,
New Detroit.
yeah.
C-Dub on the directed tip.
Mm-hmm.
Which of those collaborations or songs are you most proud of for not only you, but New Detroit as well?
Mm, that's a good question. I'm really not sure, bro. I think I will have answered this question. I think that's gonna be the album. You feel me? Like
Mm,
I think the album is gonna be that piece of work that like damn, like I'm so proud of this. Like because it really is just me and all my friends and all the people I value from a creative standpoint putting input on it. So I think if we spin back, you feel me, that'd be my answer. But right now I can't say I know.
hell yeah. You know, only knowing you for all of what, like 2 hours combined. One of the things that I've grown to really appreciate about you is that you put the right people around you. Like looking at your circle right here, you have Shogun, you have C-Dub, you have Apollo. Man, and it's like you have all the right pieces around you, and they drive you into new directions creatively. Can you
Mm-hmm.
talk about Groove Pill's influence on your music and putting out Tiana Trump to make you hop in that techno
Yeah.
beat,
Yeah,
just
hell
wave?
yeah. Like just off the strength of like Detroit itself, like there's no Detroit without house music, without ghetto tech music, techno music. Like this is a lot. This is a place where a lot of that shit was birthed. So it has to happen. And then I'm just fortunate enough to like the producers I've been worked with to be so like to be so fire when it comes to that bag and them starting that group. So it's impossible for me not to hear what they doing and be inspired by it, or like I can't let Dub like make a beat with full creative freedom without them type of elements leaking into it, because that's his character, that's who he is. So I think, I mean, when you got inspiring people around you, you bound to be inspired. So I think that's a big reason that made me hop into these bags, and it was just second nature when it started, so you know it's meant to be.
Hell yeah. Obviously we spoke earlier about your bodies of work. Nightingale is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so when speaking towards the album, we just mentioned that you kind of hopping into the techno wave of things. Can you speak of what that sounds like in terms of your new sound, and could you give any insight of who would be on it as well?
Really, the New Detroit. I think it's only right to have New Detroit be just me right now. You feel me? Like, of course, like we got ad libs from people we care about. We got, but you already know all the producers that I'm already with. Like, I feel like it's really just about advancing the sound before we jump into the new shit. You feel me? But I think that blended sound is like really on some. I don't know. I think niggas have for sure heard elements of it already. But just never this thought out, never this put together. Uh, and I think a lot of it is super reminiscent of shit that's been in Detroit for the longest, like shit that our moms listen to, our aunts listen to, and shit, but just with a new little flip on it. You feel
Hell yeah. So if I had to give an NBA comparison in terms of who you are as an artist in the NBA, I would call you Kevin Durant, because you're a pure dominant scorer and you also know how to use the pieces around you to get where you need to go.
me?
Where I'm going with this is Obviously, you have Shogun right here as one of your primary producers, but you also have 4am Juno. Can you talk about how those partnerships shaped Lilo into who Lilo is musically, and how those relationships just strengthened you as an artist?
Bro, I think the biggest thing, bro, is like again having people around you who have your best interest in mind. You feel me? Like I don't feel like I have any one-sided relationships, and I never looked at my relationships to have something to benefit off of. But we did it in a way where it's like everybody eating off the same like mutual trust and respect. So like he didn't put my name in places that they weren't. He didn't put people more like even with the race shit. Like the race shit wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Juno. Like he he really like a behind the scenes star player at the same time like a amazing producer. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Wow. So that's outstanding. Before we go, would you like to give our audience a walkthrough in terms of how to get into Lilo? Like, what would you want them to listen to if they've never listened to you before?
Uh, I think if you want the rawest version of it and you really want to get it like early on, I think the best thing to go to is like a nudie trait, like a chasing type bag. Um,
Banger, by the way.
Hell yeah, um, I think some of the pockets I'm most comfortable in be like on the slower, like more like I don't want to say like orchestral type music, and I got a lot of those on the last project. Um, but definitely nudie tray chasing, that's like a must. And then you got limitless and no contempt. Those are like the heavy hitter stream wise. I think those four is like a great start.
Hell
Great
yeah.
start.
Lilo, I appreciate your time. Appreciate the hospitality. And yeah.
Ignore that little feeling in your gut, you know I treat you good. Yeah. Ignore that little feeling in your gut, you know I treat